good night, and welcome back to Ireland fans. We've been missing for a while, but we're here tonight. The hustle and the bustle of life sometimes affects the time we get to come on here. But nevertheless, Cello is here with me tonight, and we're here to just talk football. Of course, before anybody else says it, we have to touch on the Dele Alli situation, and we will get to that. But before we get to, because when I listen to the interview, that's heavy stuff. Did you get a chance to listen to it, Cello?
Well, my
You
conversation
hear
as well
clips,
whenever
you
you
hear
sit
clips,
down
but
and
okay, but yeah, yeah, take some time to listen to it. It was a good listen. It was about 43 minutes. I know Gary never not your favorite, but he doing good work this time. But other than that, we'll touch on that. Of course, we want to talk some transfer news and if anything football related, really. I don't know, Sarah, you don't. Well, that's probably too late for you because 10 o'clock is the game started about 10:30 here. So that's about what 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, about 3 o'clock your time. To
which
watch the
game?
Gold Cup, Jamaica and Mexico.
That's start 3 o'clock my time.
Yeah.
3 o'clock in the morning my time.
Yeah, so but we were watching it. Myself, Joe Moore, and so we were watching it last night. We were watching the USA game first. They lost on penalties.
USA one blue. USA not supposed to get
Yeah.
knocked off.
I mean, some of the penalty takers they were just poor. They were
Full
just
one pop.
poor.
Full one
But
pop.
but but your boy Matt Turner again. I think he saved 15 penalties of 30 something that he's faced. We will say about 36 or
15
so.
out of 27. 15 out of 27 or something.
I think no, I think it's something in the 30s because it was just below half of what he's faced. So I know that was a good return. And as a goalkeeper
But the
yourself,
thing is like,
you'll be proud of those numbers, isn't it?
what I mean, that ain't good stats. The thing is, trying to bring them back in the gear. Did
Right.
not see it.
Yeah.
No, they had the upper hand. And then man, they go papi show themselves.
Yep. That's exactly how it happened. And he had to save them the game before that versus Canada
Before
as
that,
well.
yeah.
Yeah. So maybe he has some saves for like that for us in the Champions League this year. We'll see.
Nobody with that. Nobody with that. Ta.
Because
Nobody
okay,
with
but
that.
in our fairness, Ramsey not well, I'm not saying not very good. Ramsey in penalties last year, I don't think he saved any. I don't think he saved any at all. So you never know. It's something honest. I remember Netherlands did that one year. The sub on Sillerson in the World Cup or Euros or something like that. I remember that clearly. Okay, so Cello, did you watch the game today?
Yeah.
Arsenal game.
Yeah.
What were your thoughts?
Well, first run out for the preseason, so I'm gonna really watch nothing. They slappy, very, very slappy. Still, I see Arteta till they try something by having a left back on the bench and starting Kivio at left back. Me no fancy that.
You actually had Kivio playing inverted. Yeah, I saw that. You look very
The thing
stiff in
is,
there though. Super saying blessed good evening. I don't know how I'm to Cello. Cello just went dark there. All right, let me take him out. But yeah, just on the game, Cello was alluding to it. Arteta had tried. Let me not say well, yeah, tried. He'd placed Kivior. The back four to start the game was Ben White, Saliba, Gabriel, and Kivior. And Kivior was playing that Zinchenko role, that inverted role that we got so accustomed to Zinchenko playing last season. And at the Cello's back. So yeah, Cello, go ahead. You can finish up your point.
yeah, but okay, me not like the fact that you have a natural left back on the bench and a player next man out the position. If for suit you, if you don't want the man, sell the man. No, that's how the man they cause here, me tell me as a footballer. Yeah. If me are right back and the coach are playing centre back there right back and have me there on the bench for whatever reason, and you know sell me can feel that way. I mean not the man feel he might not come out and say he feel that way.
Right.
But me not the man feel that way.
But I think it goes more deeper than I just think it's what TNE offers. If Arteta, you and I like you rightfully said, to suit him. Now Arteta is a coach, so you have a play man for suit he because a fool he had to be on the chopping block.
But if you not, if TNA and a fair type of player make the board now here, sell this man here. Cause here
he's not the type of player for that role, but he still has a role to play in the team.
I remember the man a Scottish international.
Yeah, he's a very good player.
TNA probably about 25 by now, 25, 26.
Yeah.
At them point in the career, I don't want to sit down on the bench.
Yeah, you want to be playing. You're right. No, sir, I'm not disagreeing with you.
If you're not going to play me, I am sitting on the bench. I can't make the national team when the tournament and
right.
Play football.
And it just affects you long term because if you're not playing me,
when other team interested in me and you can sell me, so I can go and play regular football and you hold me back.
I hear you on that point. So other than that, because Tini did play the second half of the game. But other than that, what were your thoughts? Okay, I mean, I don't really take much from it, but the offense looks floppy.
I see a few glimpses of some of the young players and them. See, Balogun get a chance, go on the keeper.
I could not believe he missed that.
Me don't say yeah. Me don't jump up and say go no. Me see the man.
I thought he was going tripping.
But that does the first preseason till he try to get. Remember some of the man he never play with and so. If you understand me.
Yeah, look, it's a settle. There's not okay. O'Neal saying TN is 26. Yeah, that's still good age. That's prime age right there. But me personally, I just watched the game. What I did like, because there's not much to scrutinize from the game. What I did like to see was that's what I want to see from Saka, and I want to see from Martinelli. Yes, they scored a lot of goals last season, but I want Saka to cut inside with the mentality to purely shoot. I want him to perfect that aspect, because if he just do that, but see the man knock a man a little shimmy, the man will try to push Saka off the ball, and you can see the man bulk up too. The man push Saka off the ball, the man push Saka right into the shot, and the man just keep it low and score on proper goal. I'm really proud of that goal.
And Balogun knocked the post and all.
Yeah, I didn't see that though.
Yeah,
I wasn't watching then, but I heard about it.
Yeah, one and knock the post. Me don't say goal at the beginning. Me don't say that the inside the net now. That knock the inside the post and come back.
Yeah. But I'm looking forward to when they travel out to the States.
The attack dead, man. The attack dead today.
And Odegaard had a knock. And he had a knock. He had to come out to the starting lineup. Odegaard had a knock. So let's hope. Yeah, it's not a whole, because remember Martinelli too didn't even play. It's not a whole traveling squad played. You know, they have more Monday that didn't play today.
But I'm glad we see the young youths and them, man. The young youths and them. Kaya verbs come in. The little touches on them, they're good. But you can see till they try to get the players on them, and yeah, as you even said that in an interview.
That will come. So he was playing in the Shaka role. He's playing in the Shaka role. When he got into the stint there. But Cello, are you annoyed that the signings haven't been announced yet?
I mean, God, that is frustrating. Every day you get up for here asking this man here don't sign. I mean, if me from the outside looking in, okay, I'm not then dealing easy because paperwork, so I have to sit down and go through step by step to make sure everything settled right. So you make no mistake. Because if you make a mistake, that it can hamper the club in the long run. I understand all that. But you as a fan, you get up, you wake up every day, thank God for life. And then the first thing you do after you don't pray and brush your mouth, you look by your phone and say, yeah, your club announced the signing of this man. And every day just want to see nothing. that they annoy you, that they frustrate you. So just
I,
imagine what the club feel.
I saw somebody saying this, and if this is the case, I kind of like the little gamesmanship. I kind of like that little toxicness from Arsenal because they're saying Arsenal taking the time with the sign because remember, Declan Rice was still on vacation, so he just came out of vacation so they could get the paperwork done. So they're saying that West Ham needed the money so that they can reinvest to go and buy the replacement for Declan Rice. So after taking the time to sign it, to delay the payment or to delay the first payment. So West Ham made us wait, carry up their fee, make our pay with them one. So right now they have to wait for the first installment and wait so they can sign them man. I kinda like it. It look a toxic though. It look a toxic, but I like it.
But when you do that something, other club realize that they do they don't want to do no business with you.
True. It can have a domino effect, rightly so. Suku says, I understand the frustration, but that's what the big money deals take. Big money deals take every fine line.
Yeah,
I mean, the signing's done, really. The signings are done. I'm not worried that something happening.
The medical.
Yeah, I'm not thinking that something will happen. But I'm expecting them to join up with the team in the US for the US tour.
Yeah, then go done sign and ready for
that tour. Me now worry about too much about
that. The team will fly out tomorrow, I think. No.
It should be tomorrow or the day after.
Yeah, tomorrow.
When is the first game is the 19th? When's the first game in the States?
I remember the schedule.
I don't remember. But yeah, the first game is the States. We are really looking forward to that. It may be the 22nd, you know. We have a game before that, the 19th. I don't know.
Next game is Monaco. Monaco?
No, we don't play Monaco the game before Community Shield. Yeah. Monaco the game before the Community Shield. Not that.
Next game is the MLS All-Star.
MLS All-Stars, right. So I think that may be
the night.
Today is the
19th or something, I think.
Today is the 13th.
Yeah, the 19th, I think.
Yeah, could possibly. Yeah. So you go. Okay. To some transfer news again in the world of sports. I've been telling you for the past couple of weeks. Look out for them Saudi Arabians. Look out for the Saudi league. Big Bad Milinkovic Savic has gone over there. They were linked the same team that he went to. Also put in a bid for Mitrovic. They're looking to sign Fabinho. They're looking at Henderson. Who has been linked with them? I can't remember. But they're not only signing players who are looking to retire. Milinkovic Savic is in his prime. Many teams wanted Milinkovic Savic sell up.
But Milinkovic Savic make that jump there for the money, right?
I mean, he could still make a Premier League jump for the money too.
Milinkovic Savic, yeah. What I'm tell you something. Milinkovic Savic, they're in talks with one of them female league team the other day. Yeah, and then the Saudi team come in a couple of days after. And you don't waste no time. The man come today, tomorrow Milinkovic Savic done agree terms. And look
I don't blame him. Sell him. I'm not lie. I don't blame him at all.
And you see the next team that Cristiano play for, then they can't sign no more players register no more players.
Yes, I saw that.
Think they owe less
a
couple million when they sign my body. What you name again? The striker they were less to sell them man. The black man they from Ivy Coast. Not Ivy Coast. Not Igalo. No, them let's do we are the striker them man. If the same country that Igalo from.
You know you would.
Some Z near me here. Some Z near. Yeah, a striker them man. The black man he be man. Oh my God.
That one. All the man say Musa. Yeah,
Musa, yeah. Musa.
Okay. Yeah, he was Musa. Yeah, the man say it was Musa. All right. I really ain't worried about Milinkovic Savic. O'Neal says about that. But yo, we gotta watch out for them Saudi. Them Saudis flexing their muscle. Look out
for Saudi for them Saudi the team now. The team have really look out for Aston Villa now.
Thank you, bro. I love that. Yo, that was a
Them,
perfect segue,
them
Cello.
man,
Thank
them man
you
bid, them man bid 35 million euro for DRB today, no.
for the RB. They already locked up Tielemans. They announced what the name the other
Ferran
day?
Torres, Paul
Paul
Torres.
Torres. I think they're linked with Ferran Torres as well.
Yeah, and them man, them inquire about Ferran Torres.
Yeah. So no, you know, Cello. I think Jaleel was talking about this in the group the other day. That look how these Premier League teams can flex their muscle, right? I like this. It may not work out, but I like that these teams just outside of the big six showing ambition. It can only go well for the league. It can only add more quality to the league and make us have a better footballing experience every week.
And the thing is, no. And next thing, Paris Saint-Germain prepare 100 million bid for Harry Kane.
All right, stick a
But
pin, stick a pin,
I
stick it.
believe
All right, take your
you
time.
go Paris.
Let's go there. A couple things about Harry Kane, Cello. Yes, we know a bit from PSG and also Bayern Munich could probably happen. However, there's also the rumor that he could stay at Tottenham. And I know O'Neal and them in the man because you know that man hate Kane.
Listen.
Go ahead, because I think you know what I'm going to ask you. Go ahead.
At this point, the Harry Kane career, if he stay at Tottenham, you want to lick.
You want to lick.
No, I want to say that. Okay, I don't know. You have goal scoring legacy that you try to carry on. And as time goes by, you stay in at Tottenham, bro. That couple years from now, if you retire, say you get an injury. God forbid, you get an injury. And you have to retire. What I remember Harry Kane as.
And goal scorer.
The man that scored the second most goal in England.
But if you stay with Tottenham, I'm pretty sure you break it.
After 3 years, nobody remember that record there no more. That stats are not relevant no more. Shot.
Yeah.
You have a silverware for sure, buds.
Yeah. So I mean, personally, I don't know what Daniel Levy is up to, because Daniel Levy, he's holding on for 100 million. And do you understand that in 6 months, in January, Kane could negotiate moving on a free to a team outside of England? I don't understand what Daniel Levy is holding on to 100 million, you know.
Bro, at this point, you hear Harry Kane have 1 more year left on contract. If you get 80 million for Harry Kane right now, you take him and move on. Either take him and move on, or you lose the next season for free. And which one you prefer? If you're going to be stubborn, you're going to lose it for free. Because you don't have a sign.
But I personally don't think that he will do Tottenham that, you know. I don't think, unless there's something going on in the back in the back room. I don't think he will have that kind. He would put Tottenham through that. But if Tottenham is not giving him the way out, then why not?
At Harry Kane age, staying at Tottenham to prove what?
It's a bad move.
For prove what they can
right.
The English record.
I hear you. And Suko agrees with you too. He said, I think Kane wants to set the record and will end with no trophy, possibly. Truth Cello, no one really check and share his record. So Cello talk facts. Levy stubborn boss. Rebuild the team. Thank you. That was gonna be my next question.
But the difference the difference between he and Shearer. You know, when people look back on Shearer, you know, they say Shearer make Newcastle win a Premier League trophy. And he had the most goal in the English football. At least he had a trophy for sure. He has something else to show other than the goal scoring record.
Okay.
Nobody
now remember the record. So I think, like O'Neal is saying here, rebuild the team. I think it would be wise for Tottenham to sell Harry Kane, because you're bringing a new coach. And okay, let's not say Harry Kane. Let's even say, okay, McCall say he don't resign and he leaves on a free next season. This coach now doesn't have that potentially $80 million that he could have had this season to invest the team.
And I just that, no shot. And I just that. The next thing is, you're not playing no Champions League football, you're not playing in Europe. where you generate money from if you sell Harry Kane.
Yeah,
Where you
I
generate the
think
money from if you sell Harry Kane.
I think they really should. They think they really should. I think they really should consider
Yeah, it was
selling
there. Yeah,
selling
I
Harry
fax that
Kane.
on him. Fax daddy.
Shearer should
Black
move
them
to
over.
Shearer should have moved to United though. He wasn't smart at all then. But isn't maybe Shearer is just like Harry Kane. Man wants to stick it out with the team. Maybe that's just how it goes.
But what them
Maybe
man I
that's just how
remember
it goes.
back then, right? Them man they faithful to them club. You understand? Back then, remember football different now. No. Football more physical now and then something. So back then, them man they a pass and move and then something more passing and movements.
Maybe
Now,
that's what Harry Kane wants to create. He wants to recreate that love, that loyalty that's missing
for
in the
sure.
game now.
Let's be honest. This Tottenham squad that Tottenham currently have. This team they can't challenge buds. The
Yeah,
other
he
team and them,
really can't.
the other team and them, I get better buds. Okay, say for
Yeah,
instance, if Aston Villa had the likes of Diab, Musa Diaby, yeah, to them ranks, the man just step on the level now.
bypass them one time.
Bypass them no more quality that the man had there now. And the man till say the man had Ferran Torres. So imagine you are Ferran Torres, Musa Diaby, and Watkins up front. You are Talisman. And
I mean,
Douglas
they had a
Luiz.
good midfield already with McGinn, the young youth, Ramsey, Buendia. They had a good midfield already.
And the man has add more quality. And the man has
Yeah.
strengthen the back line with Paul Torres.
Yep. You know, once you talk about Kane, O'Neal gonna be live. Say, shot. Kane ain't even on Gerrard levels. Gerrard won one UCL. Kane has nothing.
Nothing.
And
And
Villa
yes,
has a
some
better
good.
coach in Emery. Not
Emery.
surprisingly finished ahead of Spurs. King, if came in at least win Europa League or something, it would be safe. But he literally has nothing.
Facts
Emphasis
your
on
talk,
the
O'Neal.
nothing.
Facts your talk.
All right. Okay, let's transition a bit. Let's transition a bit. Still on the transfer front. It was rumored this week. I read on Twitter there that Pogba could go for as little as 10 million. Did y'all see that?
Yeah.
So my question is, where should he go?
But Saudi Arabia have 100 million.
Right, I hear that. That's on his wages. But if he still has something to offer in Europe, where should he go? Where should he go? What team you think would do good with Harry Kane?
As good as Pogba be right, that Pogba they don't got. The best of that Pogba they don't got. No, you're gonna
I disagree, bro.
Listen. You're gonna be injury prone Pogba. That guarantee 15 years a season. Yeah. For do what? Okay, let's have it. Right now, like with the way of Pogba, I go right now with Alli injury. Which one of the top team and them in the world Pogba can go and play now?
But this is what I'm saying, Cello. You're looking at it as a Pogba to be a starter. I think that Pogba has sailed, like you're rightfully saying. I think if Pogba, because I still think that there's quality there. If you can have a Pogba to add to your depth, because that's where I'm mostly leaning to. Okay, let me just ask you straight. Would you like Pogba as depth at Arsenal?
Of course, because he's a quality player, yes.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Not no starter. I don't think Pogba can guarantee you 30 games a season. So you have to look on that as, you're just bringing in depth.
But no, but to them man, they now want to go on team, go be on bench, man. Because, them they over the top.
It will be interesting though, because I think his mind has to change. I think his mind has to change because his injury history speaks for itself. So he can't demand that.
Pogba played probably about 5 games last season, even so much.
Because when he came back, he got injured again. Let's bring in more. More. Would you take him at City?
Of course.
What do you mean? That's what I'm saying, man. I would definitely look at how Pogba. If Pogba, granted, he may not want to do it, but if he's willing to play a backup role, yo, you have that man in your team. That man wins you. That man wins you at least 10 points off the
I
bench.
I think to appease to Pogba, you're not going to really say that it's a backup role to him. You would sweeten it a little, say like, maybe like an interchange between you
Check.
and that person. So you have to like,
Yeah.
that's something
Oh,
I would
man is a
do if
good
I
hit.
Boy
play a
shot.
backup role for him.
Let me get the
Boy,
comments
I
in.
just Pogba alone, me will take me will take David De Gea any day. As a backup keeper, any day.
All right. Okay, we won't come to that. Stella, hold your point in that. Hold your point right there. Pogba ruined his own career. Mana lie, says O'Neal. He's saying that he should go to Saudi. Pogba go witch doctor for do Obia, and he's supposed to be a man of God. He a punishment. Stella right. Pogba done. That's an injury prone guy. For some reason, I can't understand his injury situation. Derval saying good evening. Big up yourself, Derval. It's been a while. Just like Hazard done, Pogba done. He can't go no top team king. Pogba's wages is the issue, Sha. Pogba is quality, but go Saudi go show you quality. Um, Pogba play 6 games last
Yeah, you
season in
see?
Serie A and start 1 game. Pogba at City currently, Moy, or just in general? That's a question for you, Moy.
Currently,
Yeah, I don't understand reason. You will have to take a pay cut. And Munchie saying good night. Big up yourself, Munchie. Big up yourself. All right, so Cello, you are like you take David here.
Of course.
Let me get some out of my chest first, Cello. I think I wish we had some Man U fans in the comments or even on the show. I feel that their man just do the hair bad. And because of how they treat the hair, dog, nothing good should come of this season.
Me second that.
Personally.
Me second that.
Like,
Me believe them disrespect the man.
then disrespect the man. I know he fell off, but the man fell off that much for deserve what happened to him. Man's a legend.
Let us be honest. Then you can't name at least 5 keeping the Premier League that better than David De Gea. Although he make mistakes. You can't name 5 keeping the lead that better than David De Gea. You understand?
Yeah.
And me believe they disrespect the man because you put a half up on the table, you don't put a half up on the table to the man, and you withdraw your offer. And here the thing is, you just let go the man without even saying goodbye. Because I know me never see one statement posted and say, thanks for your time, nothing tall. Never.
I mean, they did. They did. But Marcelo, what bond me? And I mean, he bond me, so I know you have to bond the hair more. The man offer you the contract, and he might ready for sign up. So the man take by the contract and say, okay, you know what, I will reduce the wages. So the man say, okay, me not have a problem with that. I still want to play for Man U, so I'm going to sign him. The man signed the contract, The man signed the contract, and when the man signed the contract, the man wait for them to sign him. Them they just not sign him. And a wicked, they're wicked.
Disrespect.
A wicked, they're wicked. Okay, let me go back up here. Lol, the things Pogba can do for his size is the reason why he injury prone. Check him. All them CMs who big and can dribble, like really technically gifted, they injury prone. Their body not built for them kind of things. I.e., I guess DRB fits into that mold as well. O'Neal says, but with the tech, he has one backup GK and he has something to prove. Okay, yeah. Boy, this is your Munchie's response to you, I guess. I want to joke it all. For play way, Stones, Kovacic, Calvin Phillips, Rodri, KDB, Foden, way, and when he can play more. But that's your opinion.
Sure. Before you answer that question, you know, when I tell you some man come and show them talk choppiness, other than Rodri, you hear? Other than Rodri, and I put Foden on midfield, and I put more Foden in that bucket there. Other than Rodri, none of the other man the better than Pogba. I'm healthy.
Me not man bring Calvin Phillips in this year, dog.
Some man like them come and they chat.
the thing is like I'm not getting into it because that's just my opinion, as he said. I just think because you know how City is, he's thinking about that. But then, if you have Pogba, let's say Pogba could guarantee you, let's say 20 games. 20, let's say he could guarantee you 20
Yeah.
good games. Um, a full, a good Pogba could guarantee you 20 games as a backup. He'll be good for any team. I'm not going to sit there and lie because it's Pogba. I always say the
That
What's up?
namesake that on namesake Pogba could still get into any team just by namesake. But he still has qualities that once he's fit, he will still do.
man,
And if you see Pogba coming off your bench, if like I said, Man City versus Arsenal, and you see Pogba getting ready to come on, you're going to be like, boy, this is another person we have to shut down because he's
Shut down,
creating.
yeah. Facts.
Any team will think that.
And
So
Pogba
I
can't
this
even
just
man
Pogba
can
score
this
you
man
two
can
goals out of
unlock
nowhere.
defenses
Pogba can't Pogba score 2 goals out of nowhere. Yeah. For
easily.
instance, let me say this here. If say for instance, say Rodri get a red card. Yeah, and I talk about De Bruyne and Phil Foden. Calvin Phillips and Kovacic. If you had them 2 man there and have Pogba, who you rather put in? None of them they can replace Rodri. Calvin Phillips and Kovacic can't replace Rodri. Pogba they do a better job than both of them.
I agree.
So man,
Big disrespect to De Gea as a top goalie. Wait till you start dribbling himself and concede a goal. I don't want them about no. I didn't hear you more. Go again.
This is just today I saw the video when he faked the play and he slid and the man still on the ball. Man took the ball and go score.
We're gonna see. It's gonna be peak. I did some scouting. It's gonna be crazy next season. Sukwa Pogba better than everybody that he listed except KDB and Rodri.
and
And
real
fully
something.
fit Pogba better than Rodri and KDB. Agreed, O'Neil. Even if you put KDB and Rodri into one player, he's still better than them in his prime. Yo, Pogba not no joke, no dog.
Gods, the man yeah, me no backy, but you have to give Jackie. The man are real, fully
Pogba
healthy.
is
Pogba
not no
crazy, man.
joke, dog.
Gods, you ever see them man they really watch Pogba when the man play for Juventus, they play attacking midfield, gods. I see how that man they move for say, the
Yo,
man is six high.
it's
Pogba
just
have
a
real
funny
skill in the
thing.
shot. I don't know, little bit of
You know
skill
what I
that
mean?
man never
The
said
man,
high.
no, the
Just
man
a funny thing.
techie, dog.
I was watching some clips. Fast plays, you like your Bale, your Hazard, and Pogba came up. And I saw some of the skills this man did
But the man, yeah.
just to get out to like 3 players marking him and the man just then little dribble and then sneak one to get out of there. And I remember that crazy shot that he took from outside the box and he kind
Yeah,
of swung to the top corner.
yeah.
I was like,
But
good
but,
luck
but
to
then,
these
boy,
players back
we
in the fully fit.
we we can go back to recent. It was 2018 World Cup.
Yeah, yeah.
2018 World Cup. Pogba was prime Pogba too.
Remember this the man destroyed the World Cup in the midfield. And the man
I
a
tell
boss, the
you,
man
man.
boss the midfield for
I
France now.
tell you.
So Monty talk like the man and joke man no.
Yo, for real,
Monty
man.
talk
Man,
like the
you
man
watch
and
some
joke
Pogba
man
Cup
God.
tonight. Facts, bro. Yo, Monchi, you do that. Go watch some Pogba video
God.
on YouTube.
You
Good
ever
night to
forget
Joe.
when the man play for Juventus, the man score goal before no, they just walk through man like they
Yeah,
don't even know. And I score goal
easy.
straight
The
now.
man can
And
pile
crazy
them. The
man
man
now.
can pile them and just send them about his business now.
And a real man, the man
Um,
be despite the injury and all the something a real man, the man be a fully
yeah,
healthy
man.
Pogba, crazy player.
No,
Yeah,
it's just
man.
really sad when you see those top players, especially when they get transfers to other club, and then the hype is not there anymore. Because like, look at Hazard. You all expected something great from Hazard going to Real Madrid. Bale end up and drop off for Real Madrid of time. Pogba went to United, was moving back and forth. All those type of players. Uh,
Facts.
All right, fair. So that's that. We gonna shift just a bit. Anybody have anything transfer related? Before we shift gears a bit, bring up
Aston
anything.
Villa, dog. Toto, Aston Villa. Aston
Yeah, we
Villa
were just
move mad
talking
in
about
the
that.
Aston Villa move mad in the market. I'm
Yeah,
here apparently them make one inquiry for
For
what you
Diaby.
name there again?
the RB.
No, not the other than the Abbey, there was someone else.
Ferran
That
Torres.
Ferran
They say they
Torres.
can inquire
No,
Ferran
Joe
Torres.
Felix.
Oh,
Yeah, that came out yesterday. They made an inquiry for Joe Felix.
That's
Anyway,
how they
Joel Felix
feeling.
to go.
If
Anyway,
Aston Villa
Joel
pull
Felix to
off
go
the
right
Joe
now.
Felix move, that's a crazy. Yo, if
Wow.
Aston Villa pull off the Joe Felix move, Aston Villa might have had the best transfer window at the end of everything
But
because
Joe,
that's a big move.
when me hear you here, Joel Felix, a push for Manchester United loan move. But with no option to buy.
Well, that's the thing. What I'm hearing is he's actually interested in going to Aston Villa because he like Emery. The question is if
Yo,
Aston Villa will put up the money, if Aston Villa will put up the money that Atletico probably
wow.
want for him. Because remember, before he left to go to Chelsea, he signed a new contract.
Yeah.
Yeah, check.
What Aston
So
Villa have
that would be
Europa League or
crazy move.
Conference League?
Conference.
Conference League.
Conference League they
Conference.
had.
Okay.
Yo, even the Pau Torres, yo, Pau Torres and I don't play defender, no. Like I a solid
No, man.
defender. No. A lot of people
Yo,
not even pre that signing. No. I am very good signing. No.
big man, Tielemans on a free is
Yeah,
going to
I
prove to
forgot
be
about that.
important business, you know.
They've
Yeah,
made
Aston
Well,
Villa,
on.
Aston Villa move mad in the market.
Yeah, let's sign
Listen,
some
boy.
other centre back now. Let's sign
I
another
said
centre back.
from last season, bringing in Diego Carlos and then now bringing in
Yeah.
Part.
He was
And
That's
out
bringing in,
promoting the
yeah.
season more. So
that's
he'll be like a new signing.
Bearing in mind that we haven't even really gotten to see Diego Carlos because he may injured.
Yeah.
So now, what I'm wondering is if Mings outside because he might be a Diego Carlos Pau Torres double behind it. Yeah, sure.
But Joe, and not for him switch to a 3 back no, because the man
One
want
three
bring
back
in
two.
DRB. The man
That's
bid 35 million euro for DRB today.
He had brought in a left back there from Spain, Alex Moreno.
he
Moreno. I
brought
remember
back
he got the
Moreno.
wing back. No.
He bring
Remember
Moreno.
wing back he really been a Moreno been
Yeah.
Yeah,
a
he
wing
bring
back.
Moreno.
So
Yeah.
I'm not for the man switch and 3 back with
Yo,
Mings.
I've always been impressed with
Aston Villa
Villa's
has a
midfield.
very good team. No? Aston Villa has a lot of footballers that might not be what you say big names,
Big names,
but
yeah.
they are very technically gifted. Like Douglas Luiz, for example, he's a very technically gifted footballer. Yeah, check.
Brendan.
Yeah, check. Yeah, very technical. Even the youth man that
Coutinho's
will
still
come up
there too.
the youth man that will come up the Jacob Ramsey.
Ramsey.
Jacob
Yeah.
Ramsey, a very hell of a player. I really like him. And
They
then you
have
have
another winger, you
Coutinho.
know.
You know, Coutinho, a bad boy. You have Leon Bailey. Remember them man me sign what he named for Everton. The left back. What he
Digne.
named them man.
Digne.
Cardini.
Yeah, you check. Yeah. So all them are a real good team, the king. A real good team.
And they
No?
got a
And
solid goalkeeper too.
I was just about to say, and all banter aside, they have a very good goalkeeper in Martinez, you check. Them are a good team, man.
Yep.
Yes.
That's bad.
Like Aston Villa, ain't it?
Douglas
Who's
Luiz,
that?
yeah.
Yeah, he's solid. I like him a lot.
Remember he was supposed to come to Arsenal in a January and he not come. And then they must sack Stevie G and get
Yeah,
him to sign one new contract.
The man signed a new contract there because the man said if you left Aston Villa, you want left on a high. You just want left just so. At least make them get the money.
I mean, yeah, remember he wanted to leave in
All
January.
right.
You know?
So okay.
Remember he was willing to leave in January to come to Arsenal. But from my understanding, a big part of why he signed the contract was because the man basically making a worry. We get rid of Stevie G. We bringing somebody else. Remember, he and Stevie G never they get along now.
All right, sir.
Yeah, right. Shot before you move
Let's.
on. My question. I'm want to because I see a man raise a question on a talk show. Other than Pep Guardiola and Jurgen Klopp, do you think any other manager in the league better than Unai Emery? That was the man question on the show. The man said for he think Unai Emery are the best manager other than Pep Guardiola and Jurgen Klopp. Do you all agree?
I wouldn't fight it because of what he's achieved.
Yeah, I was just about to say when you put achievements into it, when you put all his accolades into it, I think it's a fair statement because you can't talk about like okay Pochettino no win nothing. Pochettino a good coach, so that don't mean nothing. Arteta still a rookie to the thing. Yeah, he learn. He can see that he a good coach. He improve players, but what Arteta have team in one FA Cup and Community Shield. You didn't even count the Community Shield really and truly. So just an FA Cup. You had Ten Hag. Ten Hag have one Carabao Cup, but Carabao Cup is basically the smallest.
He won over in Netherlands.
Who? Yeah, he has overseas. But I'm saying even there, he had no crazy amount of trophies. Remember, Unai Emery. Remember at one point, them man one named
the Europa League.
The Europa League, the Unai Emery League, no.
Yeah, man, he win them back to back. About 3 times he win them now.
Yeah, I remember.
He won the cup,
and he took us to the final. Remember how the first final he lose now?
Yep.
Yeah.
Arsenal the first Europa League final he lose.
And then for the next year and win with who?
With Villarreal, I think.
Remember he bang Villarreal. Remember he bang United.
United with Villarreal.
So the last 4, he got 4 final, lose 1 and win 3. Win 2 back-to-back, lose the Arsenal and then win with Villarreal.
What a tall boy, me score the crazy goal. The tall midfielder from France. That play for Villarreal.
Capoue?
Yes, Capoue. Yeah. Okay.
Etienne Capoue.
I mean,
that face out. Me, I wouldn't argue it. I wouldn't fight it.
When me see him, me say, where me in the facts? When I look on what me do, where me in the facts? Me no question or me no argue about him. Me say, where me? Me argue with you.
Yeah, I wouldn't fight it because now if I say a Conference League, you win no. Europa League. Are the next biggest thing close to the Champions League no.
He wanted consistently too.
Yeah,
so he knew what he was doing. And the time he also made the final. He always had lead run.
Not just that, from the time he came in, I think Aston Villa had one of the best records in the Premier League.
Yeah.
From the time he took over. That in itself shows you. So man.
Before we get to the Dele Alli stuff, Joe is our resident kit reviewer. So I have some kit just to even grade out of 10. It's not a lot. So fellas, when you ask you the new kits in them, just send them to me so I can put them on the show. I already know how we feel about this. So just out of 10, Joe.
Yeah, really and truly 11 more I give about the school. 10. Yo, that is clean now.
Yeah,
you see this little trimming down at the bottom. I was looking at some pictures with the people wearing them, and the white trimming actually shows outside of the jersey. And it has this really cool look to it. Yeah, man. That's a 10.
That's on 10. All right. This is outside of our league.
Yeah, I saw this. I have very mixed feelings about it. That this is something that I think would pass more as a training jersey than a kit for your season.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So
it's probably a 3rd kit, man.
Yeah. So something like this, maybe like one in a terrible, but in a great. So maybe one 6 or 1 7.
All right, okay.
Yeah,
I just saw a comment there. I'm tell you, hey, sometimes I hate that man. No,
let's say O'Neal.
No, I'm partner. This is I like it.
Yeah, that is the worst kit. That is the worst kit.
You don't like it?
Hear me say, right?
I'm letting with the no sponsorship at the front.
Yes, but here my problem with this kit, Cello. You see this kit? This is one of the only kits that have come out for the Premier League that when you look at it right away, if you don't see a player in it, right off the bat, you can't just jump and say, okay, that's a Chelsea kit. Like you see the Arsenal kit, Arsenal kit. Almost all the other kits, and the minute you see them, you know what team for. That kit there, when you look upon them right away, you can't tell what kit it be. If you put it back up shot, like look upon even the kit and the badge. The kit and the badge almost blending as one. Look like one Chelsea kit based on what we're accustomed to. And Chelsea have had some really good kits over the years.
But I feel what they try to do like Joe. I feel like they try bring back a kind of old school style.
Yeah. But here's the thing. Why am I crazy about the kit? Now get me wrong, the kit in itself is nice, no. Like the design and everything is a nice shirt, a nice jersey. But if you're looking at it as a club kit, Chelsea can do better than that. Because the kid can, if Brighton playing it this year, you want to find it hard to believe on Brighton kid.
Because of the quality of club Chelsea.
Honestly, if Brighton played in it, right, and Chelsea didn't have on the badge, you wouldn't surprise for that time Brighton kit. He just but it's a nice jersey, but as a kit for your club, for Chelsea, that man could do better than that man.
Boy,
so that gets one. It gets a 7 because overall it has a lot of nice details that I like. I just not like it as one Chelsea kit, the kit that's supposed to represent your club.
And as a home kit too.
Exactly.
The city kit crazy the way them man design the city kit. The kit
I didn't get a full picture of the city kit, but we're gonna get to that.
I think the Chelsea kit, like middle to the season when teams with like a limited edition kit to remember some event.
Yeah,
this would pass for that.
Like
this would be a cool kit for that, but not as your home kit, dog. Your main kit.
Remember, remember you play FIFA. Remember you play FIFA. You couldn't buy the old time kit.
Oh, FIFA boy, what are we? That's fast. This is the United one.
I'll bias aside the jersey as much as the United at the 10. When you see the jersey up close and look at the detail part of the jersey, they're crazy,
I think Adidas on a whole really misses when they make it.
Yeah, facts.
I think they do a really good job.
May put my bias aside. Like if you move the Man United logo and turn that into an Arsenal kit, more than Becks.
Yeah.
You check? Yeah. So make be reasonable. I give them one. Make it 9.5.
9.5. They can't get 10.
You check?
I think even to have the sponsorship on the front of the shirt even makes it look good. Because certain sponsorship just overpower the shirt, just make it look. I just blend it with the white.
Yeah.
All right. I don't know if y'all can see there's a Tottenham one on the left, there's a Man City one in the middle, the bottom middle, and the Liverpool one at the top, middle top.
Tottenham kit. Our 9 out of 10. The kit is very nice. I'm not gonna lie to you. But then
it's the same kit all the time.
Yeah, more or less, to be honest. But then Tottenham has a reputation of having simple but very clean and sharp kits, naturally, right?
And a white portfolio.
This kit again are a nice kit. I mean, personally, I love white kits. So a nice kit, you check, and then again, based on the fact that they're not gonna get no accolades for nothing else, the least I can do is rate their kit high. So them are good kit.
When the kit comes,
the city kit crazy. But dog, for me, of all the kits I've seen so far, apart from our Arsenal kit, the likes the United kit too, there is something about the Liverpool jersey that just pop. You see the white trimmings, it give you football kit. Yeah, it give you football kit, but PE jersey vibes. T-shirt vibes. You check? I really like the Liverpool kit. That is clean,
All right. Let me back up to the comments here because that man accosted me in the comments. That man said no show for 2 weeks, but Alli released a past trauma. You want to have show. Black people love ugly. Tell you, that man watch it out. A shock set him up so. He looks strength off the man. Arsenal fans have evil side. My auntie them since morning. Them don't have no heart. Watch it, them don't love no body king.
If I go to miss that conversation, right?
I said, that's what home boy say. Me don't want no part of this. Me come back Monday. Alright, so the slander done. Okay, and I say majority of the Chelsea fans love the kit though. So win the kit. Shut the slander.
Hey. Right, I'm not telling you go on fair, so anything I can hold on to,
Going for just scraps now. I want to say, respect that. I'm slander Ali. Me now slander Ali. I see Joe talk Arsenal kid. I see Joe talk Arsenal kid 11 out of 10. If shit stain would punch her, he would have till like so
Taylor's gonna hit.
people like gonna like. Shaq say Ali only tell how we can get raped because I did not say that. I did not say that. I did not say that, bro. I did not say
Yo,
that.
but I defend my boy, and that is not what the man said. You check,
Full
that is
of
not
kick
what the
are my
man said.
favorite. That they say that they clean. Yeah, I haven't seen
Yeah,
that.
yeah, yeah, yeah. The kit is clean. That's facts.
Okay. Chelsea's
Yeah, it's
best
clean.
kit are when them may have Samsung in front.
Yeah,
Everything
facts.
else mix. Samsung are the goat kit.
Yeah,
Me
facts.
don't
That
like
is
the
facts.
V-neck kit. But now lie, Joe,
Okay.
a man you just love bars. But just pop. All right, so we're gonna get into the Dele Alli thing. My introduction to the show. I was telling Cello, it's pretty heavy stuff, and I recorded a portion of it, just a minute or so for us to listen before we delve into it. Just this is a short part of it.
Joe,
6, I
Joe.
was
Then I
molested
love Dele, Joe.
by my mum's friend who was at the house a lot. So my mum was an alcoholic. And then six, I was molested by my mum's friend who was at the house a lot. So my mum was an alcoholic. And then sorry.
You don't be sorry.
Yeah, so that happened at 6. And then I was sent to Africa to learn discipline. And then I was sent back. 7, I started smoking. 8, I started dealing drugs,
Selling drugs.
selling drugs, yeah. An older person told me that they wouldn't stop a kid on a bike, so I'd ride around with my football, and then underneath I'd have the drugs, and yeah. And so that was 8. 11, I was hung off a bridge.
By who?
A guy from the next estate, a man. And then, 12, I was adopted, so. And from then, it was like, I was adopted by an amazing family, like I said. I couldn't have asked for better people to do what they'd done for me as
So that's that. That's just a real short clip. I would say definitely, fellas, watch it. I think you should watch the clip. Watch the clip. Watch it for yourself. All right. I Joyce probably okay. Let me read the comments. Right. And more is crying. No, but no, seriously though, it was that touching. King, that's
fuck.
crazy. When you say real some Ali not even realize what happened till about 17, 18 maybe. Shaq, I can't believe you think a motive behind that. I'm explain what he mean by that. Me hear man say he would trade his life for Ali on. And man basically say he would rather get raped at 6 than be broke. King, money at the root of all evil, brother. That tough king. Why is Joe laughing? Shaq, I can't believe you think a motive behind this. Tell you that. Yo, okay, let me just defend myself, fellas. Before we get into it, because I wanted to get serious about it. Right?
Oh gosh.
I said, if Dele Alli, because I can't test his heart. That's what I was like. I can't test his heart. I don't know his intentions. If he's pure, no, I don't think that he's lying either. If his intention was just to purely it's time to talk, let me get it out. Dele Alli, I respect you, and it took a lot of courage for you to do what you did.
Agreed.
But if he's trying to look sympathy, to get back into the limelight, to run ball again, to just for people to just for him to be mentioning again, just for him to be his name to be mentioned again, then I have a problem with that. If he has any ulterior motive, than just to speak his truth, I have a problem with that. That is all I would say. That is all I would
Yeah,
say. I
and
did
I
make a bit a
agreed.
couple of
I
jokes,
agreed
but
with Shaq. I agreed with Shaq as well. I won't joke, but I agree with Shaq. But yo, you missing, right? This might be like a dark humor, right? But forgive me, but you play, you play over the part, right? No, hear my thing, dog. The man see, you check. That's why I made laugh, and I apologize. Let me
you know,
first, let me first show you my disclaimer and say, right, what Dele Alli went through, I don't wish that on anybody. That's crazy for anybody to go through, especially at such a young age, you check? Because like me have three younger brothers that me to kill somebody for that. Like all
Yeah.
jokes aside. You check? So it's crazy that somebody had to go through that, especially go through that at all at any age, but even worse at such a young age, you know? So, like, my feeling for he, my sorry, I'm sorry he had to go through that. I can understand from the perspective that, battling all that up inside, eventually you explode at different times, you hire little times where you lash out or things just a go. So I can respect that. But I thought the same thing. If for any reason there's ulterior motives, I don't rate that. Because why I don't rate that? It is a very serious matter. That ain't a play thing. Because there are millions of people in the world going through similar or worse that are afraid to talk. And when you have people of such high status come out and talk about these things, and then you find out that they're doing it with ulterior motives, it discourages people to come out and talk, for come out and open up and expose people and tell the truth and all of that. You check? So that's why I'm saying, if for any reason the ulterior motives, I'm rate it. But now hear me say, Shaq. The reason make me laugh, right? I must say you might be like a dark humor, but I just found it funny, and I apologize. But the man just say, I was molested at 6. And Gary never think the ideal thing for go do, I go up the man leg.
And I'm done. And I'm done now. I that you laugh. I don't know that you laugh now. I'm going to say.
What make it worse? Wait a minute, Salo. What make it worse, right? I turn off my camera. I'm try to hide. Check. And Shaq play over the song from the start again.
I'm going to say.
O'Neal, what's that comment? Yo, y'all check the comments because I can't put that up, bro. But I'm not put it up.
Yo, Shaq, I'm going to say.
Go ahead, tell him.
The man need to tell her how we get molested and I shit mouth one the mean you go touch the man by his leg. I just I'm going to say no, I don't see that. I don't see that make Joe laugh now. I'm say, boy, Joe don't catch you. I mean something.
Yo, I don't know what O'Neal is talking about, no man. What are you talking about?
But yeah, let me tell you something like Joe. Dele, I am a boy here. And that the bad words, that the hard words. The man, me hear the man say, part of the interview, the man say, boy, after a while, right? And me just think back about that. Me have to go smoke drugs. Me go try drink after. That the hard words. That the hard words.
He couldn't sleep. So he got addicted to sleeping pills to mask the trauma.
Yeah.
And no, I mean, I wouldn't say no. We grew up in, any of us grew up in any silver spoon in our mouth. However, none of us experienced none of them kind of summer day.
Yeah,
you sell drugs. You hear the man say, the man tell you they wouldn't stop a 7-year-old on a bike. So he just put a drug in the bottom of his football boots in them and do running. At 7?
Yeah, that's crazy, dog. That's really crazy. Honestly speaking, that's mad. That is a lot to deal with. Not only at the fact now, maybe at that point he didn't even know he like a danger because of the age. But then when you grow up now and get to a certain age and really understand life.
No, only
that ain't hard so that ain't hard so to swallow, dog. But O'Neal mix up the summoner because I think he said his mom's friend, but I think he said him, not she, not her.
Yeah, I don't think he specified though.
In the same man or man.
No, I think he specified. I think he said him, and then he said his mother was a drunk after.
His mother was an alcoholic. I just assumed he was a dude.
Yeah, I think he did say. I think he did specify.
Okay. Oh, that's crazy,
That's
yo.
that's mad. That
More you
me just
silent down
hoping
there,
on
you
a
were
team
quiet.
that is
What you have to say?
So I'm happy to that way. I'm not finished listening to the interview. I have to listen that off tonight. But I read the part where
Okay.
they talk about the sleeping pills. And what you said so far, I mean, you can say that, let's just say he completed, you know, let's put it that thrills. That it's not really thrills, but, part of life by 11 at least. Selling drugs, doing all those type of stuff, being involved in a lot. That by 11, you would think somebody should be involved by all those things. And
Yeah.
I mean, it's very hard, especially if it's really, I'm going to go on his word that he's very truthful about it. I'm going to try to stick on that part. Um, if that's how it is for real, I mean, it's very sad. I don't want, and for all those years playing professional football, and plus, I think he talked about the trauma of, playing professional football. And you have to be thinking about those type of stuff, the fans, especially if you have a bad day or whatnot. All those
Right.
things can affect you. But
He even brought up more. I don't know if you got to that part of the interview about the Jose Mourinho calling him lazy.
Yeah,
yeah,
my watch on
he started what he was there. He
my
said
watch
one
an
that was one of
interview
his
with
most
Jose
difficult
Mourinho.
points in times, yeah.
Yeah, and
I
he
watch
said
an
that Jose
interview with
ended up,
Jose Mourinho right
Jose
now. The
Mourinho
same thing
apologized
today.
for it, but
but
a
they didn't
lot of
put it
people
in the
since then,
documentary.
right? They didn't put that in the documents,
Yeah,
but
he
a lot
said
of
Jose
people since then,
apologized and they have all that
right,
footage, but they didn't put it in the documentary.
But listen,
And you
Joe,
right.
me see that footage
And
there.
now that has been affecting the man because that's
Me
the
see that
narrative that he has now
Yeah,
around his
yeah,
me
career.
too see that footage there shot. When George, the man come in, the man and George, you sit down. Yeah, and George, you tell
Yeah,
the
I
man
remember
boy,
it.
George, you tell the man boy, if you not start believing yourself
yeah,
and this
yeah,
and
yeah.
that, by a
And he
certain
say,
age,
nobody should have to demand
demand
the
you,
best
yeah.
from you. You
Me
need
there,
to
me
demand
there
it from
watch that.
yourself. But then at the same time, too, the thing is, with the way that was put out, right, the documentary, it it would put a bad taste in most people's mouths as it related to
Of
Dele Alli
course.
because Jose was speaking to him, and while the man talked to you, can see the man trying to tell you something positive. He asked the man if he done. He asked the man, "Are you done?" Yeah, check. And the man tell you, "Okay, thank you." And he gets up and go about his business.
but
Yeah,
even
check.
self,
But then
even self
it's
on
it's
that,
the way it's the yo. That's it. That is why I know yo the media are powerful. Some the king. A
And
real
when you
powerful.
couple
Some
that Joe with the fact that everybody knew that he wasn't playing at the time, so
yeah.
they think that a one-on-one neck too. But really, he just misses a whole big section there. And okay, I speak for myself.
Mm.
Hearing George Mourinho say that, knowing the kind of coach that he is and what he
Yeah, yeah,
demands, I'm like, why would George Mourinho lie? I saw the story how to really go. That's
yeah,
what that's what I
yeah,
that's what I thought. And then now to hear that Jose don't no apologize to the man to and to hear that man to put the yo that's
but
I mean bad man.
you see the thing and all, I would blame Tottenham for that because if you have like a big bust up like that between coach and player and then both of them resolve their issue, that would be something very helpful for both your club
Leave you there wicked
and
dog.
and outside personnel to see. Because even if we look at Arsenal's all or nothing, I can surely ask if you all remember or will anybody remember. They will probably say that little scuffle when Lacazette or whenever when they had that little
Cedric.
push.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, that's something we remember because those things always dwell in our mind. You can't
yeah,
tell me that if Dele Alli and Mourinho had that bust up and then you had an apologize video somewhere in between, we will put one on one together and remember all those things. Then it wouldn't
You,
be so
you,
bad.
you, one of the things more to that point to what you're saying there and to what O'Neill mentioned here is exactly why I'm saying something happened wrong with Tottenham. Because I
yeah,
remember
yeah,
Arsenal and Arteta and them came out and said, it was rough having the cameras around, and then they had to vet. They had to vet every episode before it came out.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So I assume it's the same thing that Tottenham had to do, and Tottenham saw that. Daniel Levy, all the hierarchy saw that, know what happened after, and
And
still let
approved
this
it.
come out like that.
Yeah, and approved it. That's mad. That's really mad. Like you can see like all that was part of the plan of trying to probably to get Dele Alli
Yes,
out the
you
club.
know. Yeah.
Yeah. And if that's the case, boss, and still make that now with nothing on. Them boy no good.
Long may
You
it
check?
continue.
Yo,
Them for suffer.
I can't wait for Kane to go Bayern and them boy get relegated. I want the
Joe,
joke inside.
Joe, that's not what I want now. I can't wait for Kane to come to Arsenal on a free and we win the league on their ground with Kane.
Yeah, that'd be a vibe. That'd be a vibe. Yeah, check. But you know what I really want Kane?
No, I don't want him, I just want him for this narrative. And I would
Yeah,
clip it
just for
very
the
well.
narrative. Okay, fair enough, fair enough. But yeah,
Sir, the
that's
boy,
crazy
man,
that
tap
them
here
man
tripping
allow
this
the
right.
media for really paint that narrative.
Joe,
Because
tap your
bear in
tripping
mind
boy
now,
in one Kane, right, Joe? Tap your tripping this big man.
Yeah,
hey,
but I
who
want
would
about
I say
80
that?
million on
Hey,
Kane.
me say that.
I would
As
spend
as as a
that
man
money
that
on
the
the
back,
but
as a man that
like to
the
get
back
Kane.
Spurs, as a man that the back Spurs, saying I really follow the club like that. The closest you would get to like knowledge of the club are the documentary. Them kind of things, them kind of little clips and snippets and actually watching the documentary. So the bare fact that them man really do the man that, yeah, that's crazy, dog.
O'Neal,
That's
O'Neal,
despicable.
you know,
Yo, I could have
listen,
Arsenal. If I ever come out that their man do anybody like that, me to lose whole ton of ratings for my club
Well,
as
I mean, you
much as
gotta
I love my
say,
club.
of
Because
Yeah,
course.
check? Because
like
look
it's
for
Because
even the
you know
look
what
for
I
even
thought was
the Ozil situation. Me never rate them for that. And I was very public about it. I didn't rate up them for that, how they were dealing with certain things as it related to him. And because they had Chinese sponsors, so I like I don't want to get behind a certain thing, but then you get behind other things. If you not get behind on one thing, you get behind nothing at all. You understand? Me no rate
what I
that.
was going to when the whole situation with Aubameyang came out, we know the cameras were there during that time. But
Yeah,
throughout the documentary, it was very limited. You
yeah,
hardly saw anything about that whole Aubameyang thing.
yeah.
Just small little things. They say, okay, you know what? Them have to clip out something there. That's what they watch me say. We don't because after this, we still didn't know the full story.
Yeah, because even that, if it was to come out that something like that happened with Aubameyang and the narrative was to paint him bad and all of that, me lose respect for the club for that. Because at the end of the day, you check, do people and so many king. And then
Yeah.
even more so, somebody like Aubameyang, that's a former club captain. You check one man that has won things for the club. Do man then so many dog. Even if you get rid of them, do them then so many. But at the same time too, what I look at is the fact that even despite the whole drama with Aubameyang going and he ranting and talking negatively about the club and Arteta and so on, Arteta has never had anything bad to say about him,
Yeah.
ever.
That's
So
professional.
things like that, I look upon them like, okay, cool. But you're right, there are things that them are left out.
Where
yo,
is the party voice note? What
I
party
think
voice note?
The
um
party voice note. I
O'Neal,
think this year Mason Greenwood. Look,
O'Neal.
mix massive,
I
no.
think
But listen,
the
the man,
Spurs stuff is very low of them because if you have something public like that and there's an apology, the apology should be made public too.
Yeah.
Any stuff should be made public. And that it makes it look even bad that it makes it seem like you were one of them that was on board, like y'all had a plan. Let's do something to get Dele Alli out of this. That's what it looks like now. Like you were
Look,
just
yeah.
asking for
Yeah.
this. Let's throw
Yeah.
everything at it, a bad name. That not should not be of a club though.
I see O'Neal saying, Mercedes say United tell Greenwood he and the girl have a put out one video so he can
Oh,
come back.
Yeah,
but
that,
that
hey,
they
that
I
tripping this
want to
boy.
joke.
Pana, listen, what that man
You
there do
believe
to
that? You
Greenwood,
believe that?
a tripping this them do to the man there. Pana, if me get in a situation and when me go court, me get fined not guilty, the club shouldn't they? I deal with
Salo,
like a
that's it. Salo,
criminal
that's
there.
it. That is your first mistake, Salo. That's your first
What?
mistake. Dele Alli, Mason Greenwood was not found not guilty. And here's what, as bad as it sound too, the court and so they knew and the lawyers they knew exactly what they were doing.
Yeah.
They ensured that they highlighted that the case was not being dismissed because he was found not guilty. The case was being dismissed because the young lady no longer wished to go forward with the case, and she was no longer corroborating with her evidence and so on. So it's not like I say, them do the full investigation and then clear his name and he wasn't
But let me tell you
them man basically make yo, the evidence they know. You check the girl come and tell her what go on. But no, she don't want to push the summer no more. You check that's basically what them man say.
Let me tell you something, Joe. Let me tell you something about case here. The reason why we can see she don't want further with that case, the but because when the case they go on in a trial and they find out she lied, a jail she will get no fee, she chup it. And that's why she here for try with the
I mean, find out that she lied.
But then you say find out she lied, I don't know if she lied. So
he doesn't tell you how the system works.
Yeah, but it does not. I do not believe it gets to it. I don't believe it gets to the point where them man come and lock you up, put out all the information they publicly and start a whole trial if there's not enough evidence for back the accusations.
Listen, but them do the same thing them do with Mendy, and Mendy don't win half of the case on them. And the same thing them do with Mendy.
But he was also found guilty of some. Which is why he was even locked up in the first place.
Find guilty of which one? Tell which one the case and them they find Mendy guilty. Can me follow that case?
All right, so well, here
follow that case.
Me not argue over no our man.
It's been a while, yo, beef.
Yeah, hail up
man.
Hail up next door.
Yeah, me tell you, but the thing is right. They arrest the man. They say, okay, this is what I charge you for. Them go court. Them start and try. Yeah, they start and try. Yeah, they realize no. Them go to the trial. The man. No, when the man lie, no.
That's why you have
go cross examination. The man lie, go cross examination. And when the court find out she lie, she will get jail. And that's why she do what she do. Because she don't know and everything that she tell the police and
but so you're saying that's what makes she do what she do as if you know more than we know.
What are you talking about that she lied though?
Like you had the evidence that she lied.
Listen what me say. Me doesn't say. When the man lie cross examination and they find out there's anything that she lie about, she can't not say she lie, I'm just saying.
Right, if they find out that the possibility that she's lying.
That she lie, she can get jail. And the maximum she can get 5 years in the prison for that. Because you start and hold jam in the court and you tell her half of the story and you tell her the full story, say lie to the court, a jail time she can get. So she's smart. She know what she do. Me not say she lie. But I'm just tell her what can happen.
If that's the case.
And the thing is, right? Okay.
Your talk like it's absolute.
Yo, he talk like I say he nothing sure the man innocent.
If she not get jail, she pregnant right now for Greenwood. Yo, let me only scandalous. I've seen pictures. But everything. Yo, when we read the man comment on some of the number one, I'm gonna check it a grain of salt. And the man is scandalous there.
O'Neal. When the man the cave pregnant now.
O'Neal always have some sort of agenda, dog. That's the only problem.
How you pick me there jail? The man the cave pregnant, man, the man in jail, them crap jail for you. How you pick me there jail? Nurse and everything they will help you. When they come, they call ambulance, they carry your hospital, they do everything else. And then they bring you back in.
You guess so you want to. The man say Greenwood Rocky restraining order for go visit the girl now. And so no. Check for go beg the girl for us let go to see it now. Check and make I can live happily ever after check.
But then them things different. We don't see much evidence Mason Greenwood things on the internet. I remember it's Sunday morning I wake up and see all the drama
the vice notes and them you check the screenshot and all the pictures and them are like wait what?
But let's close on this. Y'all think so? Y'all think he shouldn't play again for Manchester United? We all stand with that.
No, he can't play.
Why he shouldn't play again?
It can be very tough for him to get back because I think they want him to come back, but they're also looking at the backlash and knowing the type of club that United is.
And all the woman rights activists now.
Yo, the problem.
Look at Zuma.
Remember them man want to bring him back in. The reason why they didn't bring him back in is because of the fact that they did basically like a survey between the clubs, and the women's team were not having it at all. Then girl make them not straight out and they depend that. If I bring him back and I respect that.
I can say something right, but I'm not see up on the show. You see them girl 90 90% of them are lesbian them be.
Oh
That's why
lad,
they go against the man.
Shallow, what that have to do with it? Oh lad,
Yes,
shallow.
they go against the man because what? They are
Hey,
here.
listen.
All the women that in the football.
Cello, on
Yeah.
behalf of the Island fans community, we just want y'all to know, love is love, to each their own. Okay?
No, listen what I say. Them
We
they
don't
never want that. Because
we
what?
don't
All
condone.
them,
We don't condone.
all
Yeah,
them
we
into woman. So they
personally
never
don't
want that.
condone certain things, but we also believe in people decisions. Although we may not agree with it, you understand?
I mean,
We stay
they
out of it.
live their life. As long as if they come and talk to me about it, me better know where we stand.
Yeah, me not gonna know
But
where
just
start.
live your
You
life.
understand?
Live your life. You
But
have to come to me. I
go
like to
ahead,
know.
thing.
With that
Keep on
being
moving.
said, no, last question, just a quick yes on. Y'all playing for Premier League club, y'all are the captain. The gay pride, month, and they have to wear rainbow laces.
Me now wear the captain banded on.
Y'all wearing the captain band?
Now wear the
No.
captain banded on.
I'm not wearing it. Here is my thing. Why I have a problem with that, right? The fact when you see players, for example, I don't remember who it was. There was a player the other day who refused to wear the armband. Like look for even the World Cup, for example. You check them they try to force the man and then for wear the something in their country when their country is against it. They don't believe in these things. They don't support it. Now, you cannot want to come in a for me country and try to run them like I say for your jurisdiction. When I come into your country, I have to fall in line and follow your rules and guidelines. It is the same how I expect when you come to mine, you do the same. If you love man, however, if you gay, whatever, that is your business. If you're a lesbian or you're a homosexual or whatever, that is your business. However, if in my country it is illegal, I expect you to come and abide according to my rules and regulations.
Once you check in, once you pass the immigration,
Yeah, you know, I don't respect that because there was a player that there was this player that they were dragging. They wanted to find the man and so because he refused to put on the LGBTQ ban. The man said he cannot put it on because of his religious belief.
Religion, yeah.
The man said if he puts him on, he is disrespecting his religion and his family.
But Joe,
and they want to force the man for wear the ban.
I don't know if
and they started to paint the man like some villain. I mean, see nothing wrong with that.
I know there was somebody in the French league that refused to, participate in the stuff. And he was saying this and then some excuse came out where he had to do some apology and those stuff and so before. Just like he come in like when I remember Vardy kicked down the flag now. And Vardy was kicking down flag and all them made a big deal out of the system.
Yeah.
Once they tell you, we're going to make the alphabet community come for Island fans. Cello say, you see that girl there? Please, Jack, my little Island fan. Lock off everything. Yeah, lock off this, yeah. Once you lock it off,
Yo,
Jack.
but shot. Like how are they talk about the Mason Greenwood situation, right? I think the ideal thing for Manchester United is to send him away on a season-long loan and allow him to get back into football. Yo, fans are very gullible, right? As crazy as he sound. Yo, my bad. Yo, fans are very gullible. You see, if Mason Greenwood gets sent away on a season-long loan overseas somewhere to another league, and he has a crazy good season, and start shining again. Partner by the end of the year when he come back now, nobody remember all the troubles that take place now. As crazy as he saw now. Partner, in history, and these are things. The problem with society nowadays is that we have this cancel culture for everything. Nowadays, people can't make mistakes. People are supposed to get second chances. You check? That's one of the biggest problems with the world. You check? The man do whatever he make mistake. You check? Some of them bigger man and some of them club legends and Premier League legends don't do worse and get to it up because they push them under the carpet.
That's why the divorce rate so high.
And
you understand?
And when they say an ex-man you play a bang your wife, he quote, I know, hear about them couple days and then I hear about them again, I know the results.
Yo, but sell out for the next note, not talking about Manchester United, you know. And Manchester United winger seem for hand problem now.
Their hands sticky.
Them man low fire their hand. You check? Them man really low fire their hand. Me tell you, boy.
Manchester legend.
Alright, on a lighter note. On a lighter note, as we finish this show tonight. In the group.
Me about them, me file the case, I'm gonna hear about them again. Me want to be gone on the carpet.
On a lighter note, as we finish this show, guys, we were talking about the man just talk entrepreneurs every day, really and truly. So we Jolly came up with some tiers, and the man say in a tier 1 in terms of bar knowledge, right? Joe and Jolly they in tier 1 for bar knowledge, right? And they say, and they say, what you near? Me and Jonah just come in the comment. They might have it in a tier 2 that. I hear them man say who in the tier 3 that. That man say O'Neal, I tell you, in the tier 3 that.
Yo, bear in mind, right, boy. The TL is supposed to only be who in the group now, and somehow. Let
me tell you why O'Neal gets into that. O'Neal say back in the day, and the comment is there where he say he rate Dele Alli. The man say back in the day, Dele Alli, he just tell the partner and then Dele Alli better than Asensio.
Better than Asensio.
Not even Selo would say that.
Crazy, that boy, they crazy. Oh, yo, that have to be one of the worst takes ever.
That's the worst take, fellas. I'm gonna tell you, person that as if you come outside, because that is the worst take I've ever heard in my life.
I think it's
and I've listened to Gary Neville.
Halfway worse. I don't think it's fully, because I don't even think.
Boy, you're breaking up there. Go again.
No, I say I don't think it's such a fully bad take, because I don't even think I put it half because I don't even think Asensio.
Yeah, boy, you join them.
No, boy. We talk about when Dele Alli may hot on the scene, and when Asensio may hot on the scene, and may look like he could be the next big thing for Real Madrid.
Oh,
you cannot. That's what we talk about in that peak time for both of them. At that point, O'Neal thought that what's his name? Alli was better than Asensio.
Oh, well, yeah. Asensio kicking up more star, man.
Yeah, that is craziness. Not just that, right? You are compare
so
one man.
So, you the tier 1. Tell me what you my boy the tier 1 now. Explain that to me.
Yeah, come man, bar knowledge elite dog. Anyways, moving on.
Jelly, you say you have elite bar knowledge. He get Jelly, let your predictions that you got spot on this year. He had a whole list. I think there's a list of 4 things. Okay, watch it now. What then? What's the only scandalous? Me there in the top part of the this man just got jammed, dog. The man is top part of the while Jelly is sending his list there. Moy, when is Sunday coming? Is Gold Cup final or the next Sunday? Is Sunday coming?
I believe Sunday coming.
Yeah, I think it's Sunday coming.
Okay.
And Mexico fails.
Me like the Panama win.
Me love for Panama win.
My mommy tell me we have descendants from Panama. So me rock with Panama too.
Yeah, so Panama, me rep Panama dog.
Don't join the Panama line because he remember that last night and he was worrying about Matt Turner.
No, that's my goalkeeper, bro.
Dog, me care about the rest of the USA now. I just Matt Turner me right now.
I didn't even care about them, dog.
And Matt Turner want back lean head.
Yo, yeah, but
okay, so this is what Jaleel said. He said he got these spot on, so he has elite bar knowledge. He said Vieira sacks, Eddie Howe, a good manager. Arsenal battle the league, and he says Rashford is tier 2. Yeah, so he says all these come together, gives him elite ball knowledge.
Yo, I'm not line of Jolly. Me disappointed that that's where you come with as
What?
your defense. To say you're tier 1, but that's true.
Man says struggle family. Look, we can do a list of things before the
Idiot.
season
The
starts.
fun of something you talk about.
No, but no, we ain't talking about me. Look, man, say, as my mom said, my great grandfather, the man he work for the Panama Canal. Pushy
Yeah,
great grandfather
yeah.
work for the Panama Canal. So all the links down there.
Me question the tier 1. When did he put up the Arsenal going to battle the league? Because I guarantee you that nobody think Arsenal would be challenging for a title. I mean,
Yeah, he said so in December.
we think Eddie. I mean, I don't think it was a doubt Eddie was a good manager.
Nobody never denied Eddie Howe they be a good manager.
That's facts.
Joe,
Johnny, I'm gonna put you on the microscope, dog.
Shot, no study them boy. Cause when Arsenal come back and win the game against Bournemouth, it's a pity me can't find the message. So man,
Yo, it's true.
Yeah, Arsenal win the league.
But he always maintained he want half a back of the league. But he was coming over to our side, even on our side. Facts. Bro, tier 2. Tier 2 down.
Listen.
Tier 2. Let's try that.
Listen,
Jai, the man saying tier 4 for flawless boy.
Yo, bro, yes. Sorry there, Cello, hold on, let me come to you. Jaleel, you're in a tier 4. That's a fraud. They try to trick her with that.
Jaleel, they might say how about 500 charges against you, boy. You know, look
yeah, that is city things.
But the thing is, everybody know Vieira go forget. So that and nothing new. Everybody know that was at some point in time that it go for happen. I know he wasn't going to last the whole season. To the way Crystal Palace they play. So,
yo, watch out. The man taking a tier 4. Panty doctor. The man say, are you Juventus in here? I am man, I don't care the company. I don't care the company in your kid. Right now, you move like Greenwood.
Yeah, look.
Who created I'll be there no matter what move, man. Right, yeah, you created after the fact.
You created I'll be there no matter what. After, which game it may be? After either the West Ham or the Southampton game.
It's a Forest game.
The Forest, yes.
Yeah.
But here what? Plenty of them only convince and start to say, boy, okay, yeah, Arsenal are going to throw away the league after me think of the West Ham game.
And Southampton.
So let's study them.
And look, you know, watch you now. Oh my. Yo, he might be tier 5.
What I missed that one.
Jelly said he created the group, but then O'Neal said he created that.
Oh Lord, yes I.
That's tier 5.
Yeah,
that's tier 5. Yeah, he tried to
like the club.
Jaleel look good in the dog.
That's true. Alright, Jaleel, sorry, but your elite ball knowledge is not recognized here. You are a fraud. What a draw on Messiah video that I want. What do you want? For that I'm gonna even play for Jaleel. Even find that. Papi shit.
Differently in a cello, you move up, you know, saying tier 2 no.
Yeah.
Jaleel, but Jaleel, that's crazy, you know. How you go from first division to 5th division? What did you division 5?
I mean, it's fraud.
Yo,
it's fraud. Jaleel, you've been found out.
Jai must try to just skip forward that man's might do Man City in the future, boy.
Yeah, man,
that man even relegate the man to the championship, dog. How what did you get that?
I don't wicked. You wear their 50 football.
John Messiah video was said that in the group, boy. Only you can find anything. So only you find that.
Hey, look.
Find that. That's a jolly. I'm gonna play that for the next show. So yes, fellas, I still have to put out the trivia video. I had to cut it down, so I run into some problems uploading it again. So that's why it hasn't come out yet. But it's still there. I have to try and upload it. When I'm not using, when I don't have to use my phone, so nothing else going on. I probably have to transfer it and then upload it on the computer. so I can post it. The initial problem was we were supposed to go over an hour.
And if you do a live one, and bring the boy in there with elite football knowledge.
Facts. And then also we also have another one pending there. I'll explain to you all in the group. So that's that. Let me see the last comment here before I close. The boy bar knowledge get liquidated in one night. That is the comment to end the show. O'Neal, you hit the nail right on the head. Jaleel, I'm sorry, but your bar knowledge has been liquidated. The man treats you like Roman Abramovich. You come in like all them fraudsters. Bro. No, I don't respect you around here no more. Your bar knowledge is not recognized here. So until next time, fellas.
The group will go crazy tonight.
Crazy. I'm ready. So I'm going to sign off now. I'm going to take a time. Until later, fellas. We out.
Thank you for watching Island Fans. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit the notification bell so you'll know when there are new videos and updates. You can also follow us on Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, and like us on Facebook. Island Fans, for the passion of the game.